Well guys, what's the crack and welcome back to my channel. It's Hanora Sims here if you are new, and today we have another spooky season speed build. It is a graveyard, so I have actually called it the Forgotten Cemetery. So it is of course in Forgotten Hollow, and I really like building graveyards in The Sims. I don't know why, I just do. It's maybe a weird one, I don't know. It was one of those things in The Sims 3 when I used to create my world that I was obsessed with building little graveyard. I don't like spending time in graveyards myself, but my Sims love it. They love it. Now obviously in The Sims 4 we don't actually have graveyards as functional lots, but there was some hints towards it in the Snowy Escape blog posts, which I really want to talk about that because I haven't made a video since the trailer dropped for Snowy Escape, and I am so excited. I actually wish I had recorded my reaction to watching that trailer because no joke, I screamed, I cried, I was like this for most of it, like just in awe. I haven't been this excited about a pack in a long time, so I definitely want to talk about that today. If you didn't see on the blog post for Snowy Escape, they mention about visiting graveyards. I'll put it up on the screen. It seemed like a strange thing to add into the blog post if it wasn't something that they were going to add into the game. So I'm really hoping it's something, hopefully it's not just like a rabbit hole. I'm hoping it is an actual graveyard that we could build like this, so maybe I can transform this lot into an actual functioning graveyard. Just, you know, your Sims can go and mourn and I don't know what you do at graveyards. I've kind of put like it's not a church as such, but it's like I don't even know what you call this building that I've put in. I guess you could go and pray if you wanted, or whatever you want to call it. As I say, it's not church, but I've kind of put in toilets at the back because so the lot is a park. That's the thing, the lot is a park, and I've put toilets in the back because there's some requirements that you need for a park lot, so I have put them in, and then I sort of have like an altar, if you want to call it that. It's not really an altar. However, again with Snowy Escape we're going to be getting customizable platforms, which I'm very excited about, so I'll be able to kind of properly make like an altar. I mean, I'm not religious myself, but I think the buildings, they're fun to build. And so again, in this room, if we're gonna call it like a mini church, I guess we could call it that, it also has a basement layer, and in the basement I've put the coffins that came with vampires. I guess you could say it's like a morgue. Not really, like it's hard to describe. I knew I wanted this lot to have more than just tombstones. I wanted like an actual physical building that was kind of creepy, and so I put the tapestries that came with vampires, and then I also put, there's like a pedestal with a book that came with vampires as well, so I put that at the front, so it's kind of like an altar. I don't know, it is what it is. And then in the basement we have the coffins, and I put like a fireplace. I don't know, just because I wanted to put some items on the fireplace, and I put the pipe organ, and I put a chest table because you need a chest table for a park lot to be functional, so I thought I'll just stick the chess table down the basement, it's fine. But yeah, it's a very simple lot, but I wanted for my save file to put a cemetery graveyard into Forgotten Hollow. I thought obviously it was a perfect fit. I mean, the fact that we have tombs and urns and all that, it would just be nice instead of, you know, if you're playing a legacy family and you're the type of player that likes to place the graves of your Sims that die in your garden and have this little memorial place. It's a bit of a downer, like out in your back garden. You just go out and there's like basically a mini graveyard in your garden. It's a bit like, I don't know. So I think it would be great to just have this place that when your loved one dies, you can take their grave, put it here, and then your Sims can go as a family outing to this lot and they can remember their loved ones, talk about them, and maybe they get some nice moodlets from it, actual sad moodlets that actually have an impact on your Sims. How great would that be? Yeah, I just think the game is lacking this kind of stuff, but by the sounds of Snowy Escape, it really seems like the pack that we have all been asking for a very long time. But I think they wanted it more in terms of like resorts and hotels, which I don't think is coming with this pack. I'm pretty sure it would be something that they would have announced with the launch trailer, but maybe it's some big secret that they're waiting for the gameplay trailer or the live stream. I don't know. I wouldn't get my hopes up personally. To be honest, I'm not really that upset about hotels and resorts. I mean, yeah, I'd like it, but it's definitely not my number one priority for the game. There's other things I would like to see first. But the big thing that was mentioned with Snowy Escape is this new lifestyles and sentiments. I mean, like, that's what I use mods to try and get in my game. I mean, it reads very well on the blog post what they're doing, but let's just see how it actually turns out in game. Maybe it won't be as amazing as it reads, but anything that is going to add a little bit more personality to my Sims, I am living for. Absolutely living for it. It's long overdue. I mean, you know, we are 6 years into the game now, and the fact that personalities are only just starting to get an overhaul is a bit crap, but at least it is coming. And obviously the skin tone update's coming. There's a few big things in the works, and I, of course, am over the moon excited. But there is that little niggly bit inside of me that is just like, too little too late. I don't know. We'll see. I have high hopes. I'm trying to be positive. I was just so excited during that Snowy Escape trailer. Like, I can't even explain. I just haven't been this excited about a game, well, a Sims expansion in a very long time. So yeah, I'm just so excited. Let me know in the comments if you are excited for it too, and what aspect of it you were most excited about. For me, it is definitely the lifestyles and sentiments, but I am definitely intrigued to see, are we getting actual graveyards? Because I definitely want to do a nicer graveyard build. Like, obviously this build here is supposed to be kind of forgotten about. It's called the Forgotten Cemetery. It's supposed to be spooky. It's supposed to be haunted, and like, you know, I've put the overgrown grass everywhere and the trees are bare, and it's very much like the Sims who are buried here are probably hundreds of years dead. They're not, it's not a maintained graveyard. So I would definitely like to build a nice graveyard, like a well-maintained, kind of beautiful park with lots of flowers and really just a nice welcoming place, so that yeah, your Sims are going and they're obviously upset because they're mourning, and you know, with death, it's a part of life, but it's a very sad part of life, but they're coming to mourn, but it's a nice place. And maybe, I don't know, I'll be really interested to see how this is going to work and if we are getting this as a new lot type. Oh, it's very morbid of me, isn't it? But I think a lot of people would agree. Like, let me know. It's definitely something I think the game needs. The game needs a lot of things, but this would definitely be a good start. And yeah, I'm so excited to see what these lifestyle sentiments are. Hopefully we'll get the gameplay trailer soon. I know the live stream is coming on Friday, so I don't know whether we'll get the gameplay trailer before or after. The gurus on Twitter are basically saying soon. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I've kind of rambled for this whole video, but you can basically see it is pretty simple. It is a graveyard cemetery. There is just a load of gravestones and then my little building that I've made that I think it turned out really nice. It's nice and spooky, a little bit creepy. I also just want to say that the part 2 of the Cluedo build will be coming a little bit later. I'm not sure when exactly it's going to be out because it has actually turned into a collab, and I've given the deadline of the 31st of October, so Halloween. Although a lot of people have already submitted them, so we might get that video up a little bit earlier. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell to get notifications, and please leave a comment down below to let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.